Yes, people, it's with the culture, by the culture, for the culture. Myself, Lippy,
Tricky.
and we're back once again. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Come on,
energy in the room.
Yeah.
Shit. So we're back, man. We're back. It's been 7 months. It's been too long. We've had our reasons, but fuck all of that. We're back now. You get me?
No, I think just because it's one where we are back, I think it is something that we should actually touch on.
What, the reasons?
Not even the reasons. I think the reasons are obvious.
Yeah.
Like for everyone, this is
Yeah.
I think this is the 1 year, and I said it to someone, like this is the 1 year where whatever you say, someone will believe you.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear that for real.
A man can say, you know what, my nan got run over by 8 buses in 1 day. She survived and then come back and then died again. Man,
Everybody's been
2020, innit?
Yeah,
Madness.
everybody's kind of slowed down.
Yeah, I think everyone's been in the same kind of mode. And I think what I like to say is you've gone down one of the alleys. Like, oh, you've been drained mentally, physically, do you get what I'm saying? Emotionally, financially.
Yeah.
One of the alleys. If you ain't been down every single one of them, you've been down one or two or one or... Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People have... Like, it's been a real crazy year for... Obviously the obvious, the corona and this, that and the other. But I think it's been a very personal year. And not just for me, I think for you, yourself, I think for everyone, it's been personal. You know, in other years, certain things might happen in my camp and it might not trouble you, it might not trouble the next man. Do you get what I'm saying? The man might be, I don't know what those guys are up to, or this, that and the other, or da-da-da-da-da, or boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But this year, everyone's going through it at the same time.
Yeah, man.
Same thing.
Lockdown come. It's been most of the year that we've been locked
No,
up.
100%, 100%.
Because of that, most things that have happened to people this year, it's been during lockdown. You get me? Because it eased up, kind of as we was coming into the summer. So it was like, but it's like the summer didn't really matter because no one had really been working. The youth hadn't been at school, so it was like it'd been like one long kind of summer holiday almost, innit? So for me, while it was kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. For me, I'll be honest. I think lockdown come at the right time for me.
Yeah.
I needed everything to slow down. Being everywhere and that, I was going through things, so I needed to be at home, innit?
Yeah. Well, you know me, same with me. Like,
Yeah,
remember the last episode we done, the man was like, Tricky looks heartbroken, bro.
Yeah.
Like, 2 weeks later, I was like, it's like I wrote to Boris and said, you know what, lock this place down, because my heart ain't in the right place, Boris. Like, he just locked it down, like, so, yeah. I think you're right, it was needed. I think it was needed for everyone. I think it's even needed for certain people now. I think people come back too early, certain people. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why there's so much dramas and madness going on all over the net.
Yeah.
Because people are really supposed to be still finding themselves and chilling out. So when they're coming up to me and they're being like, oh, how come you ain't done the podcast? I've been like, you know, life, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
It's a mad thing, innit? Because most like things that are like not ordinary that happen, there's always someone that's been through it. You get me? Like, you could ask your mama, what was it like when this happened, or your nan, but no one's been through a flipping global pandemic where everyone's been locked up. So it's like everyone's just freestyling. Everyone's just trying to kind of find their way through this thing. Understand? I'm not gonna lie. My coping mechanism was just enjoying the relaxation.
You're just gonna say weed.
Nah, weed is. I'm not gonna talk about weed, but it was just man, just kind of just rid it like.
No, but bro, let me tell you, because I've been to the big ass before. The day after they done the lockdown, I immediately. Why do you think, bro? I'm telling you, you see it everywhere. Like a lot of people, you could be strong as hell and big and big as whoever. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a mental process. Do you get what I'm saying? As soon as that lockdown happened, it was a mental process. A lot of people couldn't handle it mentally. A lot of people, something that we'll touch on at a later time, but a lot of people, about 3 people I know committed suicide during that period. Do you get what I'm saying? like a lot of people are not mentally strong, and it's a stage of life where you had to be mentally strong. Do you get what I'm saying? To just come out for 1 hour, then go home and
I
do
think
nothing for the whole day and this, that, and the other.
I'll be honest, innit? Like, I'm not. Hope I don't get nicked or nothing for any like backdated crimes or anything. But like, man was one of them man that was just not obeying the lockdown rules at first. Innit? I was in all the block parties, all the weed calves, everywhere that got raided.
You got nicked tomorrow.
Nah, man, you can't nick me. They don't even know. They don't even know if it's me, innit? But you can't. There's a couple video evidences, but you don't know. But so at first, I kind of just said, you know what, fuck this lockdown shit. You understand? Because I'll be honest, I hold my hand up. I was one of them, man. I was like, man, don't believe what the news is saying, and where's here the government's trying to rare tear. And I'm not going to lie, about 3 months later, I was like, bro, I was able to find a vaccine for this thing. My youths are out here, bro. The face must ain't big enough for them, it's small enough for them and shit. So, I'll be honest, I kind of went through the motions, you get me, with the whole corona thing. Like I said, at first I kind of thought, I don't believe this thing. Then I just kind of thought, oh shit, what's going to happen? Now I'm seeing all kind of madness on the internet. Like, we're just going to have to learn to live with this thing. Like, we live with the flu, and you understand? So what's it going to be? Lockdown every year?
I'm not going to lie, me personally, I took it serious straight away, and I literally stayed in. Like, look, this is like the third time me and you have seen each other. Like, this year,
literally.
Like,
probably,
and with the
since
third,
lockdown, anyway.
Since lockdown, the third time we've seen each other since lockdown. So it's like I definitely took it serious. I definitely took a little time out to really, like, as I said, it was personal. Anyone, it was like,
I got to know things about my friends. I got to know things about myself. My kids, you understand? There was a lot of, you couldn't really do anything but interact with your people in this time, and I think that was needed for a lot of us.
I know man that had a girl for 8 years,
and
just clocked. Like, I just found out enough things about my girlfriend. I mean, like, you've been with her for 8 years, bro. Exactly. Like, it's like, nah, man, I don't really like her. You know, she's annoying, mate.
Because like I said, because of things like social media, it's like when you got everyday life. And you got social media and you got so many things to like distract you from what's in your face, and it might be your family, your kids, your girl, whatever, innit? But from this lockdown thing coming, a lot of the things that people use to like escape from these things, they weren't there no more, you get me? So you kind of had to, man still had social media, but they weren't even, I remember a point, there weren't even much things to talk about on socials and that. They stopped football, it was crazy, like, so... Yeah, man, but all in all, I think it was needed. I needed that, definitely, bro. You get me? Especially you get me, man, it had to slow down, you get me, with this whole being everywhere, trying to do everything. Like, I think I tried to take on too much, you get me? Whereas now, I kind of know, like, innit?
What you want to do in specific times, definitely. And this, that, and the other, yeah. But I think during lockdown, I think a lot of people didn't like really know how to handle it. So they just followed trends. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And follow everything that was going on. Like, sorry, Els. You know, and when I say that, I mean toilet roll comes out, they go and buy toilet roll. Next week it was the boxing fights. Next week it was everyone's a gym instructor. Next week it was
selling food.
Selling food.
Everyone's selling cakes.
Selling cakes. Next week selling drinks.
Everyone.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next week, and then after that, it was racism. After the racism, it was
And sorry, man, I have to touch on that quickly, card. Couple of the gallem, not even just the gallem, man as well. Stop selling food, blood.
I thought you was gonna touch on racism.
We'll chat. That's important as well. But I bought, because you know my thing. I like a free something, and there's been bare man in the people in the DMs and Snapchats. Oh, let me come and bring you a plate of the thing, and promote it. I didn't promote nothing. You never see me promote one food. I got about 16 samples of food in lockdown. I probably put up about 3 of them, and even probably 2 of them was lies. I said it was alright. It was just my cousin or something. But the food thing, man. One of the young G's in my ends was selling the sprinkle cakes. The cake was all gooey and that. Donnie was selling dough. It's all mad. So racism's bad as well. But stop cooking all the time, mate, please.
Yeah, real talk.
But you're right. And Man don't even wanna. Man can spin off on that, cause you're right. Not everything is for everyone. You get me? The boxing thing. G's them try to do boxing. It's not that. Leave it to man that's got senses of humour. And you understand? So it's the I wouldn't call it a follow fashion thing, because I'll be honest, man. A lot of that shit got me through lockdown.
What's
not
that?
gonna lie, the whole boxing. A lot of
No,
the hype,
I wouldn't call the
I'll
boxing
be
a follow
honest.
fashion thing. The boxing, like, was part of even. See, for the boxing, that was the first time I went on a live. I went on Vic's live, and I think I went on Spades live. It's the first time I went on live because I wasn't even there. Remember, there was a period that you open up your phone and everyone's doing a live video.
Yeah.
There was like 10 lives.
Yeah,
Like,
that was lockdown.
I'm not gonna lie, the boxing actually got me through it.
Definitely.
Do you get what I'm saying? For a little hype and a little something to talk about and this, that, and the other, and then the old BLM, like the whole racism thing come into it, and that was like, I wouldn't say that was. Let me pick my words right before the black people attack me. Yeah, that was bullshit, man.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that wasn't picking my words right, but do you know?
Yeah,
Do you know what it was?
nah,
And you know
I
what? You know why I say that? Because when we're looking to now, where everyone's energy is, it's nowhere to be seen. And remember the day they come out with that and they was doing that Blackout Tuesday, and I goes, I don't want to see that Blackout Tuesday because I'm from the streets where we're much more scared of our own black brothers than we are of police. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's a national fact. That is a fact over in the United Kingdom. You walk on the street, bro, and you see 20 officers on that side, and you see 20 black youths on that side. I guarantee you walk past the 20 officers. Do you get what I'm saying? So the way people was making that, no, they're taking our jobs, they're taking our lives, they're trying to kill us. It wasn't that deep. Do you get what I'm saying? And I want to get slaughtered for saying that it wasn't that deep because people will say, look what they done to that man and they stepped on his neck. Well, you show me 5 people in England that have died from the hands of police, and I'll show you 100 black youths that have died from another black youth. So that's why it was more important to me. Do you get what I'm saying? And maybe it was a personal thing and people were saying to me, oh, Tricky, it's not about that at the moment. We got to march, we got to do this and Bro, come on, man. A lot of people were marching all the way down there, taking a picture and going home, bro.
Yeah, I never went to no marches on that. In my stance on the Black Lives Matter thing, Black Lives Matter, that term has been around for a while on social media. You understand? You see it everywhere, and not just black people. And obviously that's good. You understand? But I just think, like you said, you kind of said it with the following fashion thing. Obviously, it's a good trend to follow, innit? But my thing is, when you are supporting a movement or whatever, it's all about intentions, you feel me? So my thing is, like, in the past, not even in the past, in some places in the world, yeah, it's like fashionable to be racist. Like, that's what you're meant to be. Like, yeah, like if you're from certain areas, there's even parts of England that's like that, you understand? Where if you're from there, maybe fashionable is the wrong word. Popular is just what most people are, innit? So if you are racist, you will fit in it. And I think the current climate now is people think you will fit in if you're the opposite of that, which again is good. It's better than being racist, but again, intentions have to come into it, innit? Car. When that Black Lives Matter thing was going on, I had like friends of mine that weren't black asking me like, "Rah, what should I put on social media? Like, what do you think?"
I was telling man chill.
Yeah, no, but this is my thing. This is my thing.
Chill.
But it's to, at the same time, I see why, innit, they feel that way. Because it's like, it's about the oppressor and the oppressed, innit? In that context, innit? With the Black Lives Matter thing, you get me? So they feel like, rah, I fit the description of the people that are mashing you lot up. Yeah. So like, what should I do to show that I'm not like that, innit? And I think that's kind of fucked up. Cause my thing is, the way you show that is to just not be racist, innit? It's maybe to say it's not that deep is the wrong term again, but the whole marching thing, it just because I just think it was a bit forced at a point. See, like they did like, sorry to stop you, but like I saw Royal Mail, they're painting letterboxes black, bro. Like what's going on, fam?
Yeah.
Like it's like, so it's again, I'm not complaining about that, innit? Because that somewhere, maybe the youth them being born now that aren't black will be less likely to be racist because of the way things are. Maybe it's that, innit? But for me personally, and again, it's not about me personally, it's about the bigger picture. So I do see the advantages of the Black Lives Matter, but all in all, I don't think it makes much of a difference if we're being honest.
I just think that everyone wanted something to follow at the time. I don't think they even knew, and everyone was just running off of. Catch how it is, yeah? You see, when everyone was posting up videos, and there was a time when I must have put something up, and I goes, you know what? Can you not stop showing these pictures of all these black men getting their face kicked in? Because it starts getting. As soon as I show you a video of a black man getting, you start getting mad. So remember that time when everyone was just posting videos? Oh, look at this! This just happened in Kentucky. That just happened in Cambridge. This just happened in Brixton. It's like, raw, slow down, like. Do you get what I'm saying? You're picking out everything. They're also picking out thing when my man got beat 100 and something times. What was his name? The old black man in America. Oh, they're gonna slaughter me for this.
What are you talking about? Got beat 100 and something times.
And he got £1 million for each lick. Rodney King.
Oh, Rodney King.
Oh, good. You can't get me because I know my black people. This is Black History Month.
But you know,
they battered Rodney King. My point being is, now they've stopped doing that over the internet. Do you not notice how everyone has calmed down? The only person talking about Black Pound is Big Up Swiss. Is Swiss. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the only person who's still on it. Like my guy, what's his name? Faz. He's still doing the knife amnesty and da-da-da-da-da. There's some people that are still doing. And still marching and doing their little things what they was doing before. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of people went down there, marched, and it's forgotten about now. But 2 weeks later, they're in Ibiza.
Exactly. I see certain man there, leather jacket, designer balaclava, trying to take picture with certain man. It's picture opportunities. This thing's not genuine. You understand? It's man. You understand? But big up certain people that went down there. You understand? Like. It's not certain people's intentions are good. That's why I'll say.
No, 100%.
You get me? That's why I won't fully. That's why I won't fully rub out the Black Lives Matter thing. But me personally, I wouldn't say I can't get behind it. That's the wrong wording. But for me, it's just I can't march alongside certain man. Let's just put it that way. You understand? I don't know everyone's intentions, so I ain't gonna go out there holding up boards with everyone. You understand? I know how I feel about this thing, and I don't know how to word it in a way that's not. That's acceptable.
I just feel that, and just like I said, I'm gonna stick with my video. So people should stick with what they were saying and how important Black Lives Matter is and this, that, and the other, and keep marching. Because I noticed that as soon as Boris let everyone out to go and party, everyone stopped marching. There wasn't a march in sight. Do you get what I'm saying? Not a march in sight. Like for the last how many months?
Don't get it twisted. Like this is how they try to come for me online, innit? That you went to the block party, but you never went to the march. I'm saying, listen, this is white girl telling me this. I'm saying, listen, miss, I hear you, innit? You got the hashtag in your bio and everything, that's wicked. But me, I'm a black man every day, bro. Yeah. From the day I was born, bro. Fuck a hashtag, Like, if I'm in the block party, the library, the fucking... I'm a black man, bro. Yeah. I'll ride for this thing, bro. And don't tell me about...
And that's how I feel.
So that's why, I know it sounds fucked, but that's why I kind of rebelled against this thing. I kind of thought, you lot gotta do things to prove that you're living a certain way. I ain't got to do that. Look at my hand, look at my face, neck, back, everything. I'm a black man, bro. You get me? So you lot do what you're doing, innit? I don't care, innit? I know that's a negative way. It is, innit? But like you said, because I'm the opposite. You see, when a man shows me a video of a black man getting mashed up, I'm a little bit vexed, but you know what the main thing on my mind is? I know. You think I'm shocked? I know it sounds fucked. It's not shocking to me. It's normal. It's normal. Like there's loads of things.
But you're thinking of you being from the streets, bro. The average you working in Tesco's, is shook from that.
Yeah, they might be shook. Yeah. If you tell a black you in Tesco that a black man got shot in America by a Fed, he's not gonna go, oh shit, swear down. He's gonna be like, he's even gonna think you're thinking of an ex you. You'll get two different. It happens, and I'm not saying raw because it happens often. That's nothing. Because again, there's a lot of things. What I was gonna say, there's a lot of things that happen to us as black people, as black men, that's desensitized to the fact that it's normal now. So we have serious problems in our community because of that. Like you mentioned, our youth killing each other. It's normal to a lot of us. When I'm saying normal, that doesn't mean that it's not sad. You understand? There's things that happen that are normal that are still upsetting. Like people dying, people getting killed. You understand? Because we live in a society, social media, loads of things desensitize these things. You understand? You could go on... when that... Maybe not so much now, but I remember that it happens every year where one killing in America will spark for the next, like, 3-4 months. You're just going to hear about loads of them. Whereas, I think there was George Floyd. George Floyd is what sparked this one. Yeah, so everyone's kneeling and... You understand? And then, again, about a couple months ago, I'd say, every time there was a video of a black person getting done by the police, you see it. You don't see them videos no more too tough. If you go look for them, they're there. I'm not saying they don't exist. But at the same time, it's not fashionable to push that in people's faces right now. You understand? So again, don't get me... I know I keep going back on my own words, but I have to, innit? Car. Again, I'm not saying that this is wrong. In a way, it's good that man spreading awareness about this. But my thing is, what next? After you show me 10 videos of black men getting touched, what do I do now?
You know what my thing was, bro? Welcome to the party. And that's how I was living, bro. Because that's how I've been living for the last how many years, yeah? It was like, welcome to the party. So you lot clock now that police harass us for no reason. Because before it was like, what did you do? You must have done something. Tell us what you done. You're out here with 4 guys. One of you must have done something. No, mate. They just popped out the car and battered us. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's all I was thinking for all these people, like, is... Because it was my same black people that was telling me, what did I do? It wasn't the white people. It was my own black people that said, no, you must have done something. So now it was like... It actually became a fashion. Like, even my mum's like, yeah, these police. I'm thinking, bro, you're the one that used to help them. Like, yeah, he's upstairs. Do you get what I'm saying? He was part of them. So it's put it this way. What I was saying before is, I believe that, you see the gangs. I think all the gangs should have got involved. Yeah. And that would have been more powerful for all of those guys to squash their beef. Me included, if someone wants to chuck me into it or whatever, I think that I got beef with someone. But just come out and declare there's no beef with each other. Do you get what I'm saying? It sounds so small, and and even looking at your face, you're thinking that sounds more impossible than getting a white man to stop killing us.
I'll be honest, I'll tell you the only reason why that's impossible, yeah? Because this is what people need to understand, yeah? About black youths killing each other, yeah? See, most of these black youths that kill each other, bro, when they go outside, fam, 9 out of 10 youths that they see is black youths, innit? Like, most youths in their community is black youth. So if they're going to have a friend, he's likely to be black. If they're going to have an enemy, he's likely to be black. You understand? Same way if you go Scotland, fucking Ukraine, I don't know, where everyone's white. White man there, their best friend's going to be a white man. Their enemy is going to be a white man. That's not because they love and hate white man. That's just because of what's around them, innit? And it's like, as much as... I'll be honest, where I'm from right now, we grew up warring, man. You get me? But right now, I wouldn't say... Yeah, I can honestly say that. Man's kind of in that like beautiful kind of atmosphere. But man don't really have enemies like that. Yeah, there's man that we haven't got along with because of past situations.
So for BLM, for like a Black Lives Matter, you wouldn't put that to bed?
It is to bed. But this is what I'm saying.
I'm saying like...
What but when it was Guanin and it was major, there's no way some hashtag... You see... Brother, you even hear it in the youth.
No, I know that.
I hear that.
Yeah,
but you even hear it in the youth them's raps. The youth them are saying like, fuck Black Lives Matter, my ops are black and red. And obviously that's not literal, but it's just a little play on. And it's the truth though. It's that hashtag is good for certain things. It ain't gonna. You understand? If you look at the whole, if man really had this Black Lives Matter thing, and it was a movement that really wanted that statement to hold weight on this planet, man would be doing all angles of this thing. Like you said, man wouldn't just be talking about feds and systematic racism. Man would be looking about how our youths treat each other. You understand? How our men treat our women. You understand? Every layer of this thing. But I think that all stems from the thing where if this Black Lives Matter thing stayed within black people, it probably would have got to that. But it's not about black people, you understand? Black Lives Matter is now a label that people will kind of align with their social media messages and that to prove that they're not racist. And that's all it is. And it's a shame. Don't get it twisted.
And it's for a lot of black people to prove how black they are.
Yeah, and it's just a label.
Yeah.
It's just a label to prove that, like, we're all... It's cliquish, innit? It's cliquish. Man can say I'm a roadman. He can say he's a trapper. Man can say I'm a BLM activist. You understand? If I have that in my hashtag, that in my bio, I can click on that and I see everybody else with the same bio as me. You understand? And again, that's great. That's great that a lot of people want black lives to matter. But my thing is, if it's gonna be done, let's just do it properly. You understand?
Bro, but you can't say that now because we've had
we can.
But this is what I'm saying. We've had 3 months of not a post in sight.
Yeah, nah, don't get it twisted. Like
They've forgotten about it.
Like I said,
you're gonna wake them up now and they're gonna be like,
put it this way,
you know what I mean?
it's still there. It's just you scroll past them posts now. Even you do it. You'll probably on your Insta, one in your Insta right now. But you're from the one lone guy in a turban and some beads. You're just saying, brother, where's the football score or something? There's other, you get me? Because football and that's going in, I don't care no more. They're still kneeling and shit. You get me? But it's like, again, that's good. I can't, because put it this way, I know if man
I think we've got bigger issues.
No, I hear
black
that.
people.
I hear that though. But
Bigger
hear
issues
this.
than
No,
that.
but hear this. If man was to go get a ghost from heaven, some black man from the 20s, he's probably in there right now, the duppy, saying, what the fuck are you lot talking about? They was trying to hang man, bro. They're marching for you, bro. Go out there and grab a board, go march with it. You understand? So I get it. I can't say the outside looking in, because that just makes me seem like I'm not a black person. That's why this thing's nuts, bro. It's got man separated from my own black people. It's got, you understand? It's
I'm not gonna lie to
brother,
you.
It's
It
like,
had a lot of black people
brother, it had me looking
fighting against each other and
fam.
in their feelings. What, are you with us or you against us? You know what I mean? Like, it was like, bloody hell, like.
it's not just about black people, bruv. And Black
No,
Lives
it
Matter.
ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't. And I want to say that because Black Lives Matter is not only about black people. It's about like it's just about everything against like racists. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think initially.
I've been against racism.
Exactly,
So
but
I think
initially, the first thing that it should be about should be that though, bro. It should be black people first, innit? You get me? Because that's what the message is. So again, if it's black people first, let's turn to each other and say, well, go on, innit? Turn your back on the...
But one thing I'm gonna say as well, you see in a lot of these videos, I saw a lot of white people there, you
there
know.
are, but
no,
again,
loads, bro.
Yes, I know. But again,
Loads.
that's because, again, it's almost... Brother, I know it sounds fucked, but that BLM, hashtag BLM in the bio, is the new I've got black friends, bro. That's what it is. Yeah. It's the new I'm not racist. I got black brethren. I went uni with Kofi. That's what BLM in the thing is. So man could just write anything, and then you understand. But you see them cheeky
every white woman with a black man at home posted that as well, boy.
Brother, I saw...
Trust me.
I saw...
Talk to us. What do you see, Lippy?
I
did you see?
Bro, I just see a lot, man. I see a lot. Because do you know why it's mad? Because it's like... The same, like... Social media is savage, bro. Like... You Twitter especially. You go on Twitter... There's been white people that's done the Black Lives Matter thing, innit? One day they're just they're the best white people ever, and invited to the cookout and all of that, and they listen to reggae. And but now hear this. But then they'll do something. Their intentions are pure, you get me? But they'll do something that's slightly like, for instance, say we're talking about black issues. This is how it always goes on Twitter. There'll be people are talking about black
and
issues,
a white man comes
and then there'll
involved.
be a white man or a white lady that'll come in and be like, and it's like sometimes they didn't even say anything that mad, but it's you get me, stay out of this,
you're not
rare tear, you understand? And it's like, but these are the same black people,
after the
but
racism
they'll
thing,
attack the next, but say they have an issue with a white person doing that, but they also have an issue with white people not having BLM in their bio, bro.
And you notice that. black people went on a frenzy after that of trying to cancel everything. They tried to cancel our own black brothers. I swear you was in that.
Yeah, I was in that.
Yeah. They tried to cancel our own black brothers.
But while Black Lives Matter's going on, every single black man has to die.
Bruv, I see these girls airing out guys like oh he done this and boom boom boom, and black people just wanted to cancel everything, but not knowing that we've obviously clocked black people can't cancel nothing. And that's no disrespect about black people. Like all they can do is unfollow you on the gram or
we
on
can't.
Twitter.
Let's own that. Us as people are the shittest people
To cancel.
at cancelling people.
Yeah, of course.
We
Because
got-
all they gotta do is be like, nah, he's getting money though.
Listen,
Yeah, he's my guy.
R. Kelly married a youth and then made about 15 albums, bro. Yeah? Michael Jackson. Yeah? All kind of black. I can only mention two in it. But them two make more money than we will ever make, Tricky. And they touch more youths than we ever touch.
Oi,
Yeah?
right,
No, it's
don't-
facts. It's facts. Yeah?
Oi, don't
No, but
go
that's an issue within our
No,
community. 'Cause
no.
no, let's be honest. I don't
No,
even.
bruv.
I know we say we don't
Bruv.
name drop here. No, listen.
No,
I'll name
just
drop.
take that
I'll name
statement
drop.
back, though.
No, we don't touch no youths, bro. So they done more than man, bro. They're pedos, we're not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't try to chop up the edit. But listen, this is what I'm saying. I'll even bring it closer to home.
This shit was
Yeah.
touched
No,
more
listen.
youths
Man's
than
gonna
you.
bring it closer to home, bro. Man's doing top 10s and that on the internet. Rappers, man, are putting DVS in there, bro. Man can't even cancel DVS, bro. Man know what's going on, bro. Don't you see me? Even you're trying to hide it. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Don't. No, we don't condone that, bro.
Hey, but listen to what I'm
don't,
saying.
but it's the truth, bro.
How did we get from Black Lives Mattering
Because that's the
to
thing.
DVS?
Because it's just, I think us as a people, you said it yourself, innit? I think there's times where we'll just defend, like,
We defend for money. Like a man will say, yeah, he done this to a
wait
few,
this
a
way,
few kids, but
everyone defends
lit.
their own.
Yeah.
I think it's human nature to defend your own. I'm not saying white people do that all the time. Come on, you understand? I'm just talking about my own people. And
Okay, then do you not think
cancelling
that as black people, us as well, we're so quick to write our own people off?
Yeah. Like,
get
for
what I'm saying?
instance, I seen people on Twitter, this is what we do, people on Twitter and that will be like, black people are so poor at supporting each other's business, because they've had a bad experience in their business, or it's the other way around. Man will have, I'll go to 2 Caribbean shops and try get a t-shirt from some black you online. Have 3 experiences with black businesses, and off that man will say black businesses are write-off. You understand? So no, but it's the truth. It's hand in hand. We don't know how to, you understand? Where it's like, if Nike send you your crepes 7 days late, you're not gonna care. You're not gonna go on the internet.
Okay,
oh
then.
my gosh, Nike has
I'm
done
gonna
this
bring
and
you
re-
somewhere else quickly, yeah? Because something that happened after, and these are all things that everything that we've said, something's happened after that. So what came next? During this whole the lockdown and the dramas and the BLM and the whole Wiley situation.
Yeah.
The whole Wiley situation, yeah? And that was, and I've seen one person, as in poet, i.e. poet, come out and speak and give Wiley a platform and speak for him, or this, that, and the other. Where do you feel on that whole drama?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, yeah.
Because that's part of that's part of the Black Lives Matter. That's
It is.
Black, you know
But
what I'm saying?
I think with that, yeah, that's a perfect example to speak about what I'm about to speak about. That you kind of got a angles of certain things, and it's not black and white all the time, innit? Of
course not.
Because this is what it was, yeah. People were saying the way Wiley was treated was unfair, innit, for what he done, innit. Yeah. Personally, I don't believe that, innit. The reason people said that was because of how other people were treated. It's like they've like Katie Hopkins, Piers Morgan, they're saying they've said like bad things about races of people and they ain't been punished about that. That isn't right. You understand? They should have been punished like Wiley was punished. You understand? And the way Wiley was punished, I'll be honest, it was on the surface, it was just he was banned from Twitter. That's what happens. You say racist things on Twitter or threatening things, you come off Twitter, innit? No matter who it's about. And my main thing was, if there was ever, because this is what Wiley done, yeah? Play by play, yeah? He went on a rant about Jewish people, yeah? And whatever happened, then off the back of that, he apologized, and in his apology, he said, I want to go to Israel and I want to make a documentary, and boom. So the way I saw it is, if a white person, Asian person, any other person that wasn't black come out and said a mad thing about black people, and then they got punished for it, and then they said, okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to Africa and make a documentary, I'll be like, brother, what the fuck are you talking about? You're racist. You understand? So when I looked at it like that, I was like, I understand why Jewish people aren't happy with him, and you understand where the issue became of it, it kind of went overboard, innit? You started to see, it's almost like Wiley was trying to apologize and say that he made a mistake, and it's like, no, people didn't want to, listen, and it's like, people didn't let him get that message across, innit? It's like, they wanted his final message to just be the wrong he said, innit? And they didn't want to let him fix it in any way, and that was wrong. So that's why man have to say big up Poet for opening up his arms and letting him come and
here's
speak.
where I think he went wrong, yeah? He brought a personal issue, and this is what people weren't clocking when they were like, well, why is my guy? Love the guy. Like, you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel you should have had this. You brought a personal situation to the table and what a lot of people are doing in this day and age, bringing their personal situations to the table and bringing black people behind it. It's like a man's woman can leave him and say, you know what, she left me for being a black man and really trying to know my roots. Man will cancel that girl and be like, where's that girl? Where is she? How could dare she leave you? So he had a personal thing with his manager, his personal manager, who is Jewish, and brought in a whole load of people for the as the Jews, is who he's talking about, and then brought in a whole load of people to back him, i.e. the black people, isn't us. Come and back us. But my thing is, bro, when you were cutting these checks for like the last 20 years, you wasn't asking black people to come and sign no checks with you. You wasn't slandering and saying, you know what, the Jew man, get away from me. Do you get what I'm saying?
This is my thing, innit? Even this is my view on the whole. A lot of people like to say Jews, like they run the industry. Well, some people say they run the world. Like that's what people saying.
And can I say something before we carry on? I see a lot of black man on the lower parts of these streets talking about Jewish man. You've never met him, bro.
But this
like,
and that's my point. But this is my point.
Like that.
This is my point. This the point.
I ain't meeting these guys, so I'm not going to be talking about them like that over some whispers that I heard.
Right, put it
that
this
they
way.
don't pay right.
To put it this way, yeah. This is my thing, innit? I'm not even gonna talk about Jewish people. I'll talk about black people, innit? This is obviously the music industry is something that is very dear to us. We see it as ours and that. But I think the kind of issue is that a lot of us, especially when this thing first come around, we just wanted to be the rappers, the producers, the guys in front of the camera, innit? If we're all rushing to do that, there's gonna be people that's gonna want to do the work behind closed doors. That's what's gonna happen. And a lot of those people are Jewish, apparently. I don't even know, you get me? And people are mad at that. I don't understand that. Like, I'll bring another point into it. A lot of people are mad at Asian people for running all the hair shops. But it's they saw the opportunity and they
I'm not gonna
went
lie,
and
we
caught
got
the
onto
hair
everyone,
shops,
but I don't think we got onto. I don't think there was. I think like my Somalian brothers and sisters, they got behind it very, 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 very heavy. I don't think because we always think of white people, Jewish, like we suffer racism from our own Asian people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like 100% we do. Like we get it from all over. Do you get what I'm saying?
There's anti-blackness all over in a lot of communities. There's anti-blackness in the black community, right? So like I said, that's why the Black Lives Matter thing has to start with us. I think we need to look at ourselves before we look at how everybody else treats us, innit? You understand? And yeah, in regards to Jews and other ethnic groups of people that are kind of, if you want to call dominating industries that we believe that we should be dominating, let's just try. Because it's I know it sounds, sorry to make the comparison, but it's almost, it's like them English people that are sitting on their arse doing nothing, that are complaining about foreigners, saying, oh, they're coming to take our jobs. You're not doing nothing, bro. You understand? So if we're not doing anything. We're not trying to generate business. Cause black people, we're the most marketable people on this planet. You understand? It come like everybody knows that, but ourselves. You understand? So people are gonna do that. You understand? If an Italian company wanna sell a trainer, they're not gonna give it to no little Italian model. You understand? They're gonna make a black youth wear it and realize and make their money. You understand? So we kind of have to, I don't know, even if it's follow trends that other communities have done, and you understand? I don't understand that. I don't understand why we don't do, because in Judaism, yeah, and it's the same. I'm sure it's the same in Islam as well. There's a lot of like rules, like financially, in it, where you spend your money, who you get your loans from, and it's to make sure that the money stays within your community. It's not racism or nothing. It's nepotism, in it. That's how you build as a community, in it. And I think I won't say us as black people don't do that, because I think the advantage is that Jews have, and Muslims, Hindus, even you can say Christians, is there. All Jews are Jewish. All Muslims are Muslim. I know that sounds stupid. All black people are black, but look, your mum's from wherever your mum's from, my mum's from wherever. You understand? It's all different cultures, red, and then we're just all painted with this label, black. All you understand? Well, you could get all of us in a room. Not all of us are Jamaican here. Not all of us are Ghanaian. Not all of us are Saint Lucian, Bayesian. You understand? So that kind of connection is harder for us. You understand? So we kind of have to start from, okay, then cool, innit? All our parents are from everywhere. Nah, listen, because the way I see it is like all our parents are from everywhere, but cool, innit? We're here now, innit? So we're the black British people, innit? If you want to call us that, innit? Regardless of whether you're born here or not, you're a black man in Britain. We all fit the same description. We could all kind of have something that's going on. I just don't think we've tried to do that at all. You understand? I don't know. Is it because in our lifetime, something it ain't been that hard? Because the black people, off the back of slavery and all the real fuckeries, they done great things. You understand? Because they saw how their parents live, how their grandparents live. They saw people hanging from trees. You understand? So I don't know if maybe it's too nice for us. So we don't have the drive to. You understand? But yeah, other groups of people, they have the drive, bro, and they have the drive to do well. And I think not just black people, I think people in general need to just let people to when people are doing well. Yeah, so let's be honest. It's planet Earth. Some people are doing great things because of the system. It is the way it is, innit? But the way I see it, I can even say it. It might be black and white, but it's on video. Not even 100 years ago, Jewish people were very oppressed. You understand? But they managed to, like I said, maybe it's that. Maybe the trauma made them stick together and say, fuck that.
The one thing that I'm gonna say that you spoke about, what these people do that us as black men don't do, and black people, is, if we're fighting against someone else, we're fighting against someone else. But when they go home, they're not fighting against each other. Exactly. So we're fighting against each other before we even try to come out. And then as soon as we come out, we got these other people to fight with. So it's just as a black man, I could say, yeah, it's just one big battle.
It is, but
do you get what I'm saying?
I think a lot of it comes from the fact that we don't understand each other. Like I said, Jewish people, Muslim people, Hindu, most people are around people like themselves. You understand? So if you're in the black community, like I said, your enemy is going to be a black man, your friend's going to be a black man. The same if you're in the Jewish community, where it's just, I think us as black people, what we need to understand is we're very eccentric, we're very extra. Everything we do is boom. So when a Jewish man has a problem, it's a problem, but it's dealt with in a certain way. When an Asian man and an Asian man have a problem, it's dealt with in a certain way. When a black man and a black man have a problem, it's like, you understand? Same way when a black man's each other's brethren, it's like, yo, red to everything. You understand? Everything we do is like, wow. So when certain things happen, it's all, I can't say you should know as a black man, because you don't, again, just because you're a black man don't mean you know all the black people, you understand? But again, we should try apply this, innit? If a black man's staring at you, or a black you, a red to just, you know we're like, I'm not saying raw, black men are aggressive. Like I said, it's eccentric. I think everything we do is, can't say exaggerated, But maybe it's the wrong word. You know what I'm saying, though.
No, but I think it's just like when we spoke about the police brutality before. Just like with the police, yeah, we're trained, yeah, from growing up from school and this, that, and the other. The way another black man has looked at us and what it's meant, it's that whole PTSD thing, innit? It just comes back to you, like, what's he on? Don't you notice you can walk outside and walk past a white man and just like...
Yeah, like I said,
you know what I'm saying?
Brother,
look at him and look away.
Yeah,
but your own brother... You'll get your
that
back
ain't
up straight
because.
away.
But what, man? Another thing we need to understand. That's not because of us. Because before you went out and had a problem with a black you've watched the news. You've read the papers. You've gone on the internet. You've seen all these negative images of a black man. You're thinking, fuck the fact that I'm a black man myself. I just need to be wary of these people. You get me? So it's the same images that are making white youths and whatever youth scared of black youths is making black youths scared of black youths. It is. Because if you're a 12-year-old now, your last couple years, you've seen all this drill shit. You've seen that year where they're just saying every youth that died, they're just putting it on the news all the time. So you're scared. So if you just started school in September, now as a black youth, 11 years old, yeah, you'll see them black youths that you see on the drill videos and the news and all these negative representations. You'll think, shit, it's real, it's here. You understand? And then it's like, you know how it goes. It's almost like you get to a fork in the road. It's like, are you gonna accept things the way they are and kind of maneuver around it, or are you gonna accept things the way they are and tackle it head on? And unfortunately, that road is like carrying a knife, joining a gang, rare tear. This road could be negative as well. It could be you tiptoe around it so much that you become an outsider and your own area is not safe. You understand? Whereas that man need that, the youth them need that middle ground. You understand? Whereas you're not, because those youths exist. We talk about them all the time, and they're like the best youths in the hood. The youths that aren't gang members or like the sneaky youths, they're just in the middle, so they can see the good youth going to the library. And they might even see the road youths trying to trouble him. Because he's there, they can say, yo, you understand? And the next time the road youth sees the good youth, they're cool, bro. You understand? Them middle youths, like the poets, they're the guy, like, you get me? I always big up Poet for it, you understand? Because he's like popular for that. You get me? They grow up and they're almost like pillars of the community, fam. They're the guy that could call the road man and say, yo, man, I beg you, leave my man alone. You understand? And because they're not a road youth as well, it's like, well, there's no static. You understand? Man, understand where he's coming from.
Okay, cool. And just what you was going to, I don't think that we've got, and maybe put this on myself, yourself, and a couple of others, but I don't think we've got enough leaders. And when I say leaders, I mean like when this whole thing was going on during lockdown, I was thinking everyone's trying to be a leader, like just by the biggest leather coat. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's not no really...
Yeah, it's an image.
There's not no... We haven't got enough leaders, bro. When I say leaders, I mean from the ground. Because what it is that... let's move on to something now, yeah? You see, from the streets, yeah? A street nigga grows up, does his thing, bish bash bosh, you've gone past the whole thing, and and then he's left the hood with his youths, and he's done about 20 years in these streets, and boom, boom, boom. And then the youths are growing up, and you're not feeding him no information because you've just gone.
Yeah.
Because you've suffered in these last 15, 20 years, and you're thinking, you know what, allow me, I ain't even got time for this. Like, so these guys are just running around like headless chickens. Do you get what I'm saying? And there's no one there, even on that level, I'm saying, to guide them and be like, not even like the role model for them, but just speak to them. They don't speak to no one. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, as we were speaking about before, a 19-year-old, he's older, is a 23-year-old. His older's not 30. Do you get what I'm saying? Where your older's supposed to be 30. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's how it goes. We've spoken about it on so many episodes. It's the disconnect, innit?
Yeah.
And the reason there's a disconnect, it is, I got my friend, the youngest of like my friendship circle right now. I'm 29. He turned 25 in September. And we see him as a baby, bro. 25 years old. Like, you understand? Man, see him as like he's just making all kind of life mistakes. Man, just putting it down to he's just that's little bro. You understand? So when man see like the 18-year-olds, the 17, they're like, man, they don't even know how to. It's like almost like it's a foreign object to man when these youths are first coming around, man, because they're so different. You understand? And it's a thing where until we build that connection, kind of, it's mad, because I think a lot of guys that walk away, it's not intentional, but I kind of think the way they see it is, this is a place that just mashed me up. I got to get away from here. You understand? I can't even think about.
No, it's a catch-22, because I always say, bro, you can't try and heal in a place where you was broken. Do you get what I'm saying? It's literally impossible to try and heal yourself in a place what broke you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's literally impossible. Like, it's like you're just going around in circles like a nutcase. So I do get it when guys say, you know what, I'm done with this, man. I'm gone. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's just done 15, 20 years and knew when he's done his 20 years on these streets, a little 18-year-old actually comes in the game. He's thinking, well, I ain't got another 5, 10 years to be standing around and schooling you lot, because then I'm going to look like the idiot. So I do get it. It is a catch-22. But I'm just saying, from the streets and going up and up and up and up to the corporate world, I don't think that we have enough
we don't.
Black,
don't.
powerful representatives.
I think we need that.
You get what I'm saying?
We need leaders.
Yeah, we ain't got enough leaders. We ain't got enough leaders, man.
Proper leaders.
We got guys who put up big, beautiful pictures and dope captions, but
nah, because you know what it is. No
No,
one wants to
100%
take.
with
Because
you.
this is what it is. No one wants to take the responsibility, innit?
no, it's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, it
You
is,
get
but
what-
just
yeah,
do
is,
it, bro.
is.
Because I'm not
It
gonna
is.
lie. Because this is what it is. No one wants to take the responsibility, car. The way they see it is, if I'm a leader and I kind of have to stop doing all these things. But brother, there's certain man that's ready to be a leader. They ain't really doing anything that's like, you understand? There's man. Put it this way, even the guys that are leaders, they don't realize, bro. They don't realize. Because let's be honest, when we're growing up, there's man that are ringleaders. There's man that are, you understand? And these guys, they've been like that from their first step on the playground. You understand? It's just in them. You get me? And just, unfortunately, the energy just kind of went towards the wrong thing. But when these guys fix up their mentality, they say, like, I'm not gonna lie, I see myself as a leader. You understand? I think I'm from a place, it's just a bag of youths that was just lost. And I just stepped out and said, fuck that. And the reason I did was because I could. A lot of man around me couldn't have done that. A lot of man would have made that same video that I made on YouTube, come back to the block and got battered. But with me, man just had to say, yeah, that's funny. You understand? Cause my thing was proper. You get me? Man can't. I have a good name where I'm from. You understand? I could come out and say anything. You understand? Yeah, no, certain man can't. Certain man can't. That's why when certain man ask, that's why we were speaking about it the other day. That's why when you hear people saying stories about their experiences on the roads, that's why it's all different. Everyone's different because everyone played a different position. Certain man kind of, you could even call them tag-alongs. And cause they went jail and shit for a long time, they convinced themselves that they're a main piece of the puzzle. Nah, brother. You understand? There's guys that will, you understand? Man really bridge gaps between certain things and made things work. And I believe I was one of them brothers. I come out and said what I said about things. I had the respect from my peers. I even had the respect from some of my enemies to carry on this energy all the way through now. So I could say, yo, I'm a certain way. I want them to be this way. I'm not perfect. You get me? And man's learning with the youth them. You get me? It's all about being transparent. And I think, yeah, man, we're all, even you, bro. You the first. Loons is on a podcast now. Marga. Hypo want to chat everywhere. You started something. You understand? And that's no, but it's the truth though. And if certain man from your batch done that, you might have been like, oh, what's he doing? He's him.
But I'm not gonna lie, you'd be surprised about the amount of man that said like, what you doing a little podcast thing and that, like, it's good. It's
man,
good.
of course
It's good.
it is, man.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing, man. Cause again, we get to have conversations like these. And again, if we was to hear these same points from certain mouths, I will say, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Who are you to say that? You understand? But can't wear us, man, have to have these convos. Cause I said it in the beginning of this episode. A lot of podcasts can't do that. A lot of people typing on the socials, they can't do that. And that's not trying to bring people down. That might sound like, oh, we're trying to blow our own trumpet. Yeah, look at us. We come from the roads and now we're sitting in front of the mic. Nah, bro. Enough man come from the roads. It's not unique. You understand? But the energy I think we have is unique. You understand? But at the same time, I think there's versions of us in every hood. You understand? So that's why I got the positive outlook, and I think things can get better. You get me? Things can get better. When man was a youth, I couldn't flick on no for the culture and see two handsome men just chatting bare sense. You understand? So now we got that. We got bare other things. You get me? Bare outlets. Now it's the truth, bro. There's outlets now, bro. There's outlets. There's things for the youth them, and it's just the beginning, bro. It's just the beginning. You understand? There might be youths that look back and watch for the culture that was in 018 in 2038 and say, you know what, them youth there, them man there was onto something. You know, that's facts. You understand? This is history, man. You understand? So I just think a lot of people need to have that attitude and just kind of get behind this thing. I'm not saying it don't take marching. It don't take. You understand? It just means you have the right energy.
Bro, as I said to guys,
and
yeah,
bow.
simple, and so I'll wrap it. Yeah, it's just got to be in here, and it's just got to be in here and in here.
Yeah, intention.
Do you get what I'm saying? People are trying to put it on the outside, like as in i.e. the clothing that they're wearing, and push it out there and say BLM and da 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 da. So when I can say like, oh, this is bullshit or that's bullshit, it's in here for me, bro, and it's in here for me, bro, and it's on my skin.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I rock this daily, and I've been rocking it before you lot came in 2020 and saw a man getting stomped out.
Yeah.
Like we've been getting dragged out of cars. We've been getting mumsy dragged up in the house and put on the floor just because you might you believe there's something in the house. Do you get what I'm saying? So I wear that on my sleeve daily, that. But yeah, before we wrap up, man, I wanted to ask you about the big up link up and point of view. So let's go on to something a bit more light.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? What we've done.
Light for you. Cause you rated certain man, so it's been light for you. I've been getting attacked on the internet for the past ever that top 5 episode come out.
And you know what? I think if it was a day after, I would have mentioned names. Yeah, look at you lot. I would have mentioned names, but today I'm not gonna.
All jokes aside,
I'm not gonna mention no names. But I just think what was I trying to even say about it? I think artists, you need to stop being so sensitive. And you need to understand, because even the other day when that girl put up her song, that Lani girl, I see a couple of rap man in her comments being like, who's this girl? Da-da-da-da. I was like, don't let her come into your DMs and tell you don't make the top 5 and make you cry, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we're dealing with the most sensitive creatures when you're dealing with rappers, and they're more sensitive than girls who get half naked. You get me? And have a whole load of guys comment on their body and their skin and this and that and the other and da 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 da. We don't even do that. I think it's a good show. I think a lot of people miss the actual name of it. It's called Point of View. Do you get what I'm saying? So everyone was coming and saying, everyone, you know what I mean? How many people was like, Tricky, I didn't agree with your list, but here's mine. And it was different from mine, and it was different from yours, and it was different from the next man's.
That's what I need to get across to the people so much. Like, I can't stress how much I don't care. No, listen. I do not care about a next man's list. You see it on the show. Margs is standing next to me. Fuck Margs' list. Marv's, Tricky, Tiff, whoever's there, bro. Fuck your list. Because I think a lot of people like that about me until what I'm doing is till this affects them. I have an argument style, yeah, where whatever I'm arguing for, it makes the thing that I'm arguing against seem like it's nothing. Like I just hate. That ain't it.
I'm not gonna lie, and we've just been talking about it for an hour. You should be at the head of the march because you will make the Jews give over everything.
Not the Jews.
You make that. No, you'll be out there. You'll be out there.
Big up the Jews. Big up the Hindus. All the
I'm
religions,
saying like the way you talk. This is what I'm saying. Like, no, big up the Jews, because I'm saying you will make them give over everything, because the way you talk so proud over, like, you will talk proud over bullshit, but make us believe that bullshit because the way you put your heart and soul into that sentence.
Yeah, that's my thing.
But this is what I'm saying, bro.
But that's my thing. I'm not gonna stop because my intentions aren't negative. When I'm not putting a man in my top 5 or it's not because I hate him. You understand? So. Don't get it twisted. On a brighter side, like you said, big up everybody that got involved in that conversation. The artists themselves, the viewers. I like when views that I put out start conversations online. I'm not saying I do that for that reason, but at the same time, I'm not gonna You get me?
But stop getting so emotional, guys.
Yeah,
That's what I
man.
would say. Stop getting so
But
emotional.
but man don't care though. That's the realness.
I do. It affects me when you
Oh,
get emotional and you
'cause again-
indirect me on Instagram. It affects me. I want to punch you.
Nah,
out,
bro. Put it this way, yeah.
Like, no, you know what it is? Because you're used to it. I'm so... And there is no one... And what I want to say is, there's no one that no one has ever dissed. I've never... You can't find me no footage of me disrespecting any rapper in any sort of way. Well, you can.
Nah,
but
I'm just gonna. I just gotta mention.
But,
Listen,
like, it's going to come out in like 10 years, man.
listen. I gotta mention one name because he made social media be on me. Yeah, man said, "Don't waste my time." Wasn't in the top 5 street bangers. Yeah, and I said it because I didn't think it was a street banger. Yeah, I didn't think it was street. It's a banger, and you understand. But brother, I've gone onto Conan's Twitter, bruv. He's uploaded. Like everything that tune did well in, he just uploaded it, and I'm just there on social media. Like he uploaded the Creed clip, and then man are putting up my clip, and it's just fam. And then
But you put
nah, I
your
didn't.
time in there, didn't you?
Nah.
Oh, you didn't?
What he was, brother. The way he made social media turn on, man.
Yeah, Lethal B loves you.
I ain't gonna stop,
You're
though.
going to be on a jet in January.
I'm not gonna stop.
Lethal B loves you.
I'm not gonna stop. But yeah, all jokes aside, big up everyone that's involved in the conversations. Big up all the new podcasts as well. I love the conversations for the culture back every Saturday afternoon, evening. We soon decide. But yeah, man, we're back and we're better. You see the HD
Deeper conversations and everything.
is
man.
in me. But yeah, big up everyone. Make sure you subscribe, car. Yo. Yeah. Until next time, though, you're done. Now.
Big up.
Bow.